Hi, this is a impromptu but also overdue channel update, and I apologize for the substandard quality with it being an iPhone video, obviously, and iPhone microphone. So it might be a little quiet and for good audio quality. Yeah, I'll try to make this brief, and I'll make a longer video to explain later. I'm really sorry for not having, for not saying something sooner, and for not having my usual content for so long. Things have just been really crazy in the last 3 months of really been challenging. And the shorter version, and I'll explain in greater depth at a later time, is that we knew that our current rental was coming to an end, and we were going to need to find a different place. But there's no place. This is to rent in within 100 miles. For some reason, it's like the town is dying. And all the places that used to be rentals for regular people are just being bought up. We don't know whether it's some sort of conglomerate buying them up so that they can build something bigger, or whether it's, I know that in the past millionaires like to, because this is a resort town, millionaires like to purchase homes here, even if they, as essentially vacation homes, even if they only live in them a few weeks out of the year, or both because it's a beautiful place and who wouldn't want to live here, and also because since Wyoming has no state income tax, you can claim residence if you own a home here, and then that saves you a bunch of money on taxes. So maybe that's just ratcheted into high gear, but for some reason there's just nothing. There's literally they took. I don't know whether they finally put it back in but for a few days, is they took the rental section out of the paper because there were no rentals. Whereas the help wanted section, there's each company, each business in town needs, it's depending on the size of it, between like 10 to like 50 positions is filled. Everything is just, businesses are closing. It's just hours. People working, businesses are having to be open less hours. Everything's just grinding to a halt. The town is falling apart, and so we've been ostensibly homeless for the past 2 months. Luckily, one of Dad's friends, even though they didn't have a place that they could rent us, they happened to be renovating their home and getting it ready to be sold, and so they'd moved all their furniture out. And even though a lot of the house was under construction, and I was able to move into the garage and just sleep in my car in the garage with my cats, and Dad was able to sleep on the floor in an upstairs bedroom, and we were able to, the place has electricity and plumbing, but construction and people marching in out, and no internet, no amenities, no furniture, and we've just been thinking, surely, we'll find a place to live, one of these next days, and we just kept looking, and that's why I didn't say something sooner, because I just thought, I don't have my computer for a little bit of time, it's all right, we're going to settle into something, but no, just nothing, and it's stretched into 2 months. 2 months and a week now, and we're just super burned out, low on money, trying to figure out what to do, and we finally just gonna give up and head several hundred miles away to stay with family and figure out what to do from there. And add on top of that, Mom's Alzheimer's finally skyrocketed out of control, and she attacked Dad. It wasn't lethal, but still, was, just because she's so thin, but was hitting him, was trying to pick up things to swing at him, and so we had to call the police. She had to be taken to the hospital for observation, and while we filed the paperwork out with the social workers and stuff to get her put in an assisted living home, because we just were at the point we couldn't take care of her anymore. And luckily, she's doing better now, so that's a little bit of a load off our minds, but it's just really difficult. And hopefully in the next week or two, we'll be able to get undertake the drive and move into family and have a little bit more of a stable setup, and maybe I can start making some videos again, because I've been really missing it, because it was feeling so good that I just started the Type 1 rider videos that I'd been wanting to do for years, and you gave me such such wonderful support on that, and so that meant a lot. And I really want to get back to making more of those videos and making more trope videos. And since we're just so low on money, I'm definitely going to need to research either trying to find some sort of part-time internet job or something. I just still can't work because of my diabetes and depression, but I want to help out. Dad's talking about maybe starting a GoFundMe. I need to research and figure out how to do that, and I might finally break down and start put a Patreon on my channel. And I'd been reticent to do that in the past because I just felt that I didn't put enough videos out there to justify it, because I already sometimes feel guilty that it's so generous of you to watch my videos and just give me your time to watch the videos, especially when they're oftentimes longer than necessary and rambly. And so I felt I'm already asking so much, can I really ask for money as well? And this is no disrespect to people who do make their livings off YouTube with Patreon, or make supplementary livings and stuff like that. That's great if you can get paid for doing what you love. That's wonderful. But I'm a perfectionist and self-critical, and I felt like I need to be running the channel more like a part-time business instead of like a hobby if I am going to be asking for money. So I don't know. I'll see. Regardless, I want to since some things have finally calmed down with Mom, at least, and I don't have to be being in unofficial hospice care for her, and once we're in a different place and we don't need to worry about not having a place to live and wondering every couple of days, are the people who own this place going to say, all right, someone's bought it and you got to move out. So just once there's less stress, I want to see if I can finally do justice by the channel, whether or not I do the Patreon or not. I want to do what I've never been able to do with the channel, which is upload like 2 videos a week. One narrative video, and then one either diabetes video or one slightly less well researched narrative video. So like one trope video and one some other video, and try to see if the channel can reach its full potential and actually be more than just a hobby channel. And because I've always wanted to do better with that, and you've always just been so smart. I feel so bad for not letting you know what was going on sooner, or if I was aware that it was going to be this bad, I would have said, hey, expect that I might not be around for all because we're dealing with this. But it just took us by surprise. We did not expect it to be this hard. So I will explain in greater detail in another video, and see if I can maybe in the interim make some. Maybe I'll suspend my George Lucasing rule and make some lower quality videos just on my phone, and with the understanding that trope videos and stuff like that, with the understanding that I will re-record them later once I have an actual setup, so that I can put in clips and have better audio quality and stuff like that. I don't know. I'll see. I really miss doing creative things and being a content creator, and I want to get back to doing that. And so, as always, thank you for all your support. It means the world. I look forward to seeing you soon in a better situation. As always, thank you so much for everything. Until next time.